When a woman starts pulling away, most men panic. They chase harder, text more, beg for answers. But here's the bitter truth. The more you run after her, the faster she runs away. So today, I'll show you exactly what to do when she distances herself and ignores you. And no, it's not what you think. Before we start, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay until the end, because this might change the way you deal with women forever. 1. Don't chase her silence. Match it. Imagine this. You're texting a woman and suddenly her replies get shorter. Instead of warm paragraphs, you get cold one-word answers. Instead of fast replies, hours go by and nothing shows up. Most men panic here. They start sending double messages, asking if she's okay, even calling in the middle of the night just to get a response. And what happens? She pulls away even further. Her silence isn't an invitation to chase, it's a mirror. See, the truth is, when a woman distances herself, it usually means one of two things. Either she's testing how much control she has over you, or she genuinely needs space to figure out her emotions. In both cases, your best move is the same. Don't chase. Match her silence. If she slows down communication, you slow down too. If she disappears for a while, you let her. You don't cry about it. You don't explode with desperate energy. You stand still. This doesn't mean you're ignoring her out of spite. It means you're respecting her actions. If she wants space, give it. If she's testing you, she'll soon see that you're not like other men who crumble when a woman pulls away. Matching her silence is not about playing cold games. It's about holding on to your dignity. When you remain calm in the face of her distance, you send a silent message. I don't need you to validate me. I'm good either way. And trust me, nothing makes a woman rethink faster than realizing she doesn't control your emotions, because most men hand that power away for free. So next time she goes quiet, fight that urge to overcompensate. Match the pace, breathe, and let her see you're not afraid of silence. Silence, when done right, is louder than words. 2. Shift your focus back to you. Here's where most guys go wrong. When a woman pulls away, they zoom in on her absence. They sit there scrolling through old texts, overthinking every little detail. Did I say something wrong? Did I come across too needy? Is she losing interest? That obsessive loop doesn't fix anything. It only makes you feel smaller. Instead, use her distance as a wake-up call. Stop pouring your energy into figuring her out and start pouring it into yourself. This is the moment to sharpen your life, not shrink it. Go to the gym. Call up old friends you've been ignoring. Focus on your work. Upgrade your style. Even small changes like a new haircut or better clothes shift the way you feel about yourself, and that confidence leaks into every interaction. Women are naturally drawn to men who have their own life outside of them. If she senses you've built your entire world around her, she'll suffocate. But if she sees you thriving without her constant attention, she'll feel drawn back in. Think of it like gravity. A strong, centered man pulls her curiosity without lifting a finger. And here's the irony. When you stop chasing her and start improving yourself, she'll often come back on her own, because suddenly she sees a man who didn't collapse when she left. She sees a man who got stronger, sharper, and more alive in her absence. That energy is magnetic. So instead of asking, how do I get her back? Ask, how do I get myself back? That shift in focus is where true attraction lives. 3. Stop asking why. One of the most common mistakes men make when a woman ignores them is sending that dreaded text. What's wrong? Did I do something? Why are you ignoring me? It feels harmless, right? But here's the brutal truth. That text kills attraction instantly. Why? Because it screams insecurity. It puts her in the position of authority, like you're a student begging for an answer from a teacher. And women don't want to mother the man they're attracted to. They want to feel like they're with someone who stands steady, even when things get uncertain. If she wants to explain why she's distant, she will. But if she doesn't, pushing for answers only makes her pull away harder. Asking why might give you temporary relief, but it erodes respect. It shows her that her silence controls you. The smarter move, let the silence breathe. Don't demand explanations. Let her actions do the talking. If she's losing interest, it'll show. If she's just overwhelmed or confused, she'll circle back when she's ready. And when you don't pressure her for clarity, you flip the dynamic. Suddenly, she's the one curious about your reaction. She wonders, why isn't he chasing? Why isn't he asking what's wrong? That curiosity works works in your favor. Strength isn't about fixing every crack immediately. Strength is about sitting with uncertainty without begging for reassurance. The moment you stop asking why, you stop being the needy man and start being the man she can't quite figure out. And mystery always beats desperation. 4. Show calm presence, not revenge. Calm presence, not... Now let me warn you, some men here don't chase and take it way too far. They try to punish her for pulling back. They post fake pictures to make her jealous. They act cold and rude when she finally returns. They brag about other women to teach her a lesson. That's not strength. That's insecurity dressed up as power. The truth is, revenge doesn't attract, it repels. What really pulls her back in is calm presence. If she comes back after ignoring you, don't jump on her with accusations. Don't play the look what you missed game. Instead, stay composed, smile lightly, listen more than you talk. Show her that her distance didn't rattle you, but also that you're not holding a grudge. Women crave emotional safety, and safety doesn't come from a man who plays petty games. It comes from a man who stays centered, unbothered, but still kind. That mix is rare and it's powerful. When she realizes you can hold your ground without becoming bitter, it resets the way she sees you. Calm presence is a quiet strength. It says, I value myself enough not to beg, but I also don't need to hurt you to feel better. That balance makes her trust you more, not fear you. And trust, once regained, rebuilds attraction faster than anything else. So if she returns, don't try to score points. Don't try to make her feel guilty. Just stand there in your power, calm and steady. That's what leaves the lasting impression. 5. Keep your standards clear. Here's the final piece, and it's the most important. One time of her ignoring you, maybe it's stress, maybe it's confusion. Everyone deserves a little grace. But if her distancing becomes a pattern, if every argument ends with her disappearing, if every problem leads to cold shoulders, you need to ask yourself, is this the kind of woman I want to invest in? High-value men don't cling to women who treat them like an option. They don't keep begging for scraps of attention. They draw a line and make their standards clear. And this isn't about threats or ultimatums. It's about self-respect. If her ignoring you happens once, you stay calm. If it happens again and again, you calmly decide, this isn't for me. A woman will only respect you as much as you respect yourself. If you accept a cycle of silent treatment, you're teaching her that it's okay. But if you show that you won't stick around for emotional games, you send a different message. You show that you value peace over drama, respect over chaos. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. Because walking away doesn't mean you lost her, it means you refuse to lose yourself. And in the end, the woman who truly values you won't risk losing a man who knows his worth. So remember this, when a woman distances herself, you don't panic, you don't beg, and you don't lose yourself in the process. You stay calm, you focus on you, and you let your silence speak louder than her words ever could, because real strength is quiet and real attraction is built on self-respect. If this video spoke to you, give it a like. It helps more men hear this truth. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading them. And if you want more insights into female psychology and relationships, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Stay strong, stay calm, and as always, respect yourself first.